Today on the channel, we take a look at the Marvel Legends fan channel exclusive, Doctor Doom. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another Marvel Legend review, and for all your Marvel Legends needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store. A link in the description below. Now, this is an interesting one. We got a little discussion on this one before we get to the unboxing. We got to talk about this figure a little bit as it is a fan channel exclusive. That means usually only available at your GameStops, maybe your hobby stores, the Big Bad Toy Stores of the world, Hasbro Pulse sometimes, stuff like that. But basically everything outside of your traditional Walmart and Target stores being a fan channel exclusive. This is one I also played the long game on. You guys know me. I am... especially in my older age, I'm more of, I want to get this over with, I want to get it done, I don't want to play the long game, I don't got times to do that. But you really should play the long game if you possibly can. You never know, because you know you got to get a deal out there. The better deal you get, the more money in your pocket to buy other figures is really at the end of things. They're mean to an end. This one, I decided to pass on. We got the Doctor Doom figure early in 2020 in the Fantastic Four Marvel Legends wave. I said to myself, that Doctor Doom's just fine for me. I don't need any more Doctor Dooms. I saw what they did. They released this thing. They showed prototype pictures. Really looking at it real quick, there wasn't enough meat on the bone. A few little paint differences and stuff. But we'll compare the two. I have the old one here, and we'll compare it to this one when we get it open. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm passing. And then, you know what happened? The long game pays off. Sometimes you don't need these things, and then you do. The long game paid off. Right around Thanksgiving, there was a holiday sale. Ended up picking this guy up for $14.99 shipped. I couldn't pass that up. That's way below retail on these fan channels. Usually these fan channels are $5 to $10 more than the typical $20 figure. So get this for $15 with free shipping. I said, you know what? That's a chance I can't risk. You guys have seen my display. Well, hopefully you have. If you haven't, check me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Obviously, my YouTube channel, subscribe to that. I have a video on my display. But I'm building displays for our Marvel Legends, and Doctor Doom is a pretty popular character. I think we can all admit, probably one of the biggest villains in the Marvel world. So I got different spots. I have a couple other Doctor Dooms. One could go with the Fantastic Four. One could go somewhere else. There's definitely options. So I said, you know what? I can get this figure. That's no big deal. I want to see what all the fuss is about with it. And that's what I did. So I picked it up, $14.99. That's a steal. That was the deal of the day on that day. That is for sure. But so the interesting thing, we've seen this kind of packaging with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Hulk figure, for instance. We saw it the fan channel exclusive Deadpool figure. There was also Gray Hulk with this white kind of cartoon packaging like this. The figure sits inside. We've seen that in the past, so this is not something new. There's no wheel being reinvented on this one. But one thing that's interesting I like to talk about too, and you guys tell me in the comments what you think, but if you're going to be, obviously I'm going to let this thing breathe. We're going to open it up here on the channel. But if you're a mint-in-box, mint-on-card collector, to me, now this would be my rule, and you guys know I dabble in some mint-on-card, mint-on-box stuff. I do have some of that stuff. To me, here would be my rule if I was mint-in-box. You cannot open this white box. Once you open this white box, the value is down. Obviously, the carded figure inside is still on card. That's good. But let's say this is a $50 figure. The minute you open this white box, it becomes probably a $35 figure with just that box, even if this white box is included. That's how I justify it. Then let's say you open it up, it probably knocks it down to a $20 figure. That's just a rule in my head. That's how I go. But similar to these other ones we've had that we talked about, and then you can go back to as recent with the Mattel WWE Elites, the Bray Wyatt. The minute you open that and you see the packaging of the figure, this is no longer mint in box. So that's me. You guys tell me in the comments if you agree with that, but that's how I justify it to myself. So now, let's open it up. Let's devalue this thing, huh? It's a good thing we're not looking to retire on our figures. But a very cool box indeed. There's Doctor Doom on the front. We didn't show that. You got the Fantastic Four logo up there. Just some legalese on the back. Nothing on the bottom. So nothing too cool. See you later. It is what it is. Now, this is an amazing packaging, especially if you're a 90s kid that remembered the Fantastic, what was it, the Marvel Action Hour? I think it was Iron Man and Fantastic Four. It was a syndicated cartoon, very much in the styles of the X-Men the animated series and the Spider-Man animated series. All the episodes are up on Disney Pulse. Disney Pulse? No, it's Hasbro Pulse. Disney Plus. There we go. Let me get it right the second time. All the episodes are up. Currently, I'm rewatching all the Hulk animated series stuff. There's only one season. And then I'm going to go to the Fantastic Four and Iron Man. I have not seen those in 20 years or whatever it's been. 15, 18 years. I don't know. A long time since I've seen those episodes. And I'm going back to watch them. But very cool packaging here. You guys know the retro carded stuff from Marvel Legends, that be it X-Men, be it Spider-Man, be it whoever, it always gets me in those nostalgia feels. And I vividly remember hunting the Fantastic Four Toy Biz figures back in the day that had this exact same packaging. I remember the Doctor Doom and the Inhumans, of course the Fantastic Four and the repaints of the Fantastic Four. So many cool figures. Silver Surfer, Galactus was in that set, the Fantastic Four car. I had all that stuff. And it really opened my mind because I wasn't an avid Fantastic Four reader as a kid outside of a few issues here and there and some team-ups. So it was really cool with the animated series and the toy line to help you get more connected to the Fantastic Four as a young kid for me, or, 10, 11, 12-year-old kid. But I absolutely love this carding. They win me over every time with this. It's really interesting. We've gotten Doctor Doom on this card. No announcements, no pictures of more to come. I don't know. It'd be really interesting to see how that goes. I would love to see this continue down the line, just like we're seeing with the Spider-Man animated series retro wave. To me, maybe if they can't get it released to all retail, maybe Walmart or Target. I know you guys hate exclusives, but that's the thrill of the hunt, and that's what really, we could talk for hours about exclusives and why they have to be here in stores. They have to be. You have to have Walmart exclusive items. You have to have Target exclusive items and Amazon and stuff. You have to. It's a long story, but there's no getting rid of that. There's no way that's going away. It's really the name of the game, so you have to have it. But I would love to see this, maybe a store exclusive, something like that. That would give us a lot of those Inhuman characters, some of the cosmic guys, like the Wizard and some of the other villains that maybe we won't get in the traditional Marvel Legends wave. We could get in a Fantastic Four retro wave. That's a goal for me. I hope that happens in 2021, and this packaging is just next level. I would love to have these all mint on card. Don't really have plans or the room for mint on card Marvel Legends in my collection. I really like them out of the box a lot more on my display, but this Doctor Doom is next level in this package. Look at that. Love the Fantastic Four graphics up top. Just screams 90s Toy Biz. Of course, Doom in there. He's got a book. We've got a lot of reuse out of that book. We'll talk about that when we open it. Doctor Doom here. You got a little Doctor Doom character there. Marvel Comics up top. Obviously nothing on the sides. Nothing on the bottom. How about the back? There's the back. Just awesome. It just brings me back of Toys R Us and hitting the stores and trying to find these back in the day is what this reminds me of. Very, very cool. All right, let's see what it says in the back. Victor Von Doom is bent on complete world domination. As Dr. Doom, he applies unlimited resources to square off against his arch nemesis, the Fantastic Four. You guys know I always appreciate a little blurb. As short as that was, it gives some context. It lets anybody know what the heck's going on here. It's not just a figure named Dr. Doom. There is a story to him. So kudos to Marvel Legends for continuing to do that. 2020 product. Nothing else too exciting on the back. You got the kind of old school glamour shot, little black and white one they used to do back in the day. So there it is. But I looked this thing over. I don't see any real paint application issues. I don't see any issues. I really like the light green in person. It looks much better in person. The light green on the figure, I don't know, whatever his outfit he's wearing. And then it's soft goods up top for the cowl. So very cool. It's very similar to the Fantastic Four wave earlier in the year, but different at the same time. So I could see people skipping on this like I did, but truly this could very well be the Doctor Doom that you need to have of the two. But let's open it up. Let's see if that's in fact true. Pop that bad boy open. We gotta get him out here. Let's see. There it is. Very cool. There's that Fantastic Four car with Fantastic Four. A little starburst there. Very cool. But we gotta see you later. Oh, look at this plastic prison. I even got the little Doctor Doom wraparound out. Uh-oh. We're losing some pieces. There's the old plastic prison shot. One of our favorite shots. Take that out. There's the old Doctor Doom. Very cool. Very, very cool. See you later. All right, let's pop these hands out. 2 hands. You got little 2 effects here. He comes with 2 books. Dr. Doom, an avid reader. He loves nothing more at night, getting out of that hot, sweaty costume, just curling up in the bath, lighting some candles, busting out these 2 books, and just reading about world domination. That's what I imagine him being up to after a hard day trying to kill the Fantastic Four. There it is. And the small piece, of course. See you later. Looks like a little communicator kind of deal. Very small, very easily lost. Hate stuff like that when it's too small. 2 extra sets of hands, of course. We don't really need to go into the hand discussion, I don't think. But there's the cool little effects for his hands. The green, love the fluorescent kind of neon green color. And then 2 blaster effects, which is really cool. Do these fit in his hands? I don't know where these fit. I guess they would technically fit in his feet if you want to have him kind of blasting off. But we've seen these before. These are Iron Man accessories. You get them in almost every single Iron Man figure. But, you know, they do great reuse with Marvel Legends. And the key to reuse is making it seem like it's the first time you've ever gotten it, even though you've got it in the past. Like these books. It's funny, they make the mold for these books. They don't really say anything on them. You got a gray one and a red one. Love these books because you can reuse these for a lot of different stuff. I'm thinking about like the Daily Bugle scene I'm setting up in my display. I can put these on J. Jonah Jameson's desk. It kind of fits in an office environment. But we did see these books with the Hellfire Club. We saw them with that Retro Beast figure. It's getting the most out of your molds, the most bang for your buck, and putting it with characters that need it. So stuff like this I appreciate as a collector and when you look a little deeper into it. But here's Dr. Doom. So, okay, this is not... It's crazy. This is how good this plastic looks. I thought this was actually all soft goods through the package. I thought that light green... I thought that was soft goods. It is not. Up top it is. This cowl on here is a soft goods. But this is not. I mean, that is amazing. That tricked my own eye. That is how good the plastic looks on that I actually thought that was soft goods. Got a hard good cape, of course. Hard good cowl or mask, whatever you want to call it. Same Dr. Doom face inside, same body. It truly is a repaint. He does have the holster on the side, but it does have a black gun. A very cool gun. I do display my other Dr. Doom with that gun on it. But this is a slam dunk figure. This is that comic green, the Fantastic Four animated series green we're accustomed to with Dr. Doom. The funny thing is, I'll pull out, here's the other Dr. Doom that was released earlier this year. Take a look at that bad boy. A much darker green. It's funny, you don't really realize, you don't notice it until you see them together. I didn't realize how dark of a green this actually was, and I really do actually prefer the lighter green, especially side by side. Like I said, originally I said, I don't need that, I already have it. This is actually one I'm going to pass on. There's not enough meat on the bones. But like I said, $14.99 free shipping. I'm so glad I picked this up because I really do like this green, the light green. A very solid figure. Love the accessories on here too. Extra hands like we talked about. But this one's the winner for me. I would love to know what you guys think. I like this one. I really like that light green. It really makes a difference. This is the true Dr. Doom we're used to. Like I said, this one's not bad, but when you think of Dr. Doom, this is the color you think of. This one has its own. You see it. Hey, it's great. This one's a little different. This Dr. Doom did come with an extra head. So that is one thing. So it's a different head than this one. Just a little bit different. Yeah, similar but different. You know, the belt is much darker on the old one. This one's got a tanner belt. Just minor differences. If you know you're really just dabbling in the collection, you're not a completist, that kind of stuff, you don't need this new one probably. Or maybe if you never got a Dr. Doom in the past, get this one. Like I said, fan channel exclusive, so you'll have to look around a little bit. You're not going to find this at Walmart or Target out there. But a very solid figure. Both of them are very solid figures. Right outside of my top 10 list of the year for both of these. I obviously didn't open this one yet in my top 10 list, but I knew these wouldn't make it because I know they're so similar and stuff. But probably very right outside the top 10 of my 2020 year-end list for sure with this Dr. Doom. So there you have it. A very solid figure. Better than it's expected, better than anticipated. You guys tell me in the comments if you're in the same boat as me on that one. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day. You don't want to miss one, so hit that notification bell. And for the Dr. Doom brothers, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.